What's going on, guys? Chris Rudnick here, and today we're gonna start this video off like Sam does. We got a nice cold Arizona. You ready for this? Is this how you do it, Sam?
Hang on. I gotta observe this. Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
You love that?
That was good.
But you don't film yourself drinking it.
No, you just do it behind the camera so they can hear the slurp, and then
Wait, people like that?
they love it. Perfect.
Is that good?
That's good.
Hell yeah. Anyways, today we got another trophy. If you guys didn't watch yesterday's video, definitely go. So we got 2 cones. My goal at the end of this year is to be able to have an autocross with RC cars with all my cone trophies. But we got Brett's car here. So Brett bought a Miata, what are you gonna say, 3 weeks ago?
About that, yeah.
3 weeks ago, and it came, this is a 1.8 96 or 97?
It's 94.
94, okay, well, I'm way off. It's a 1.8, and it has a 6-speed transmission. For some odd reason, Brett doesn't really like it.
It's really short geared and it's bad for highway driving.
Yeah, and Brett does a lot of highway driving. So I offered him a deal. I told him I would give him my 5-speed, a set of coilovers, and some money on top, because obviously you guys know the 6-speeds are kind of worth some money, and I don't want it for resale or anything like that. I want it for the Ricermiata, because considering we're gonna be making big power, the 5-speeds tend to not like big power, and the 6-speeds, they are built a little stronger, and I want that gear ratio for drifting as well. So we are gonna be taking Brett's transmission out of his car today. We're gonna be putting the 5-speed in it, and then we are going to have a 6-speed transmission for the Ricermiata. I am pumped. All right, so Brett got a hoopty here. We got oil dripping there. Look at the floor already. This has been on here for 10 minutes?
Yeah, about
10 minutes. We have all that oil dripping, but
Oh my god.
drip city,
power steering.
drip city, drip city, drip city. I mean, good news is we can do the rear main seal today because the transmission's coming out. Bad news is I am probably gonna have to reseal this transmission because it is caked. Oh, dude. Gonk, baby. Gonk city, dude.
James, I'll give you $100 if you leak.
Oh, dude, what the hell?
It's
Dude,
rude.
both of them.
Oh, dude, that's sketch.
Fuck.
You need a lineman.
You all right, dude?
Dude.
Dude. Dude.
Dude, this thing's fucked.
Yo, at least you got the freaking Ilstein suspension. That's sick.
That's not low enough.
Yeah, but does it ride good?
It rides alright, yeah.
Huh?
Those are upgrades for stock, right?
Yeah, no, they're for sure. I wonder what kind of springs it is. But dude. Dude,
Dude, this, is the first,
Oh my
this is
god.
legit the first time I've been under the car.
yeah.
At least you got a power out of here.
Well, that's why it sounds so bad. That's why it sounds like Sam.
Sam needs to pick them up.
Oh, Summit Fabrication at your services. I got a cherry bomb.
Hey, no, we did the muffler delete. We got that option, right?
No, we
Yeah,
don't.
just get to save us all.
No. All right, let's take this thing out. What did you just say?
I said that might be also why I'm smelling burning oil.
Yeah, no kidding, dude. You're lucky this thing hasn't caught on fire yet. Look at, there's burnt oil, like sludge, on his exhaust just sitting there. How is this thing not blown up? Dude,
How does it even run?
how does it have a 6-speed in it? That is my question. The dude decided to put a 6-speed in it, but have it leak. How much oil did you put in it this week?
I put like a whole 5 quarts in it.
5 quarts of oil you put in this week. 5 quarts.
How? Okay.
It was
What
with-
about the oil pressure? Oil pressure still good?
Gauge doesn't work.
Oh, but it's running. It's a Miata.
It runs.
So if you want something that can leak all the oil out and still run, get a Miata. Anyways, we're gonna lift this thing out. Who wants to do the honors of holding this and holding the transmission with me? Brett Snakes. Let's put this on this
Remember,
side.
man, you won the trends.
Yeah, no, dude, I ain't complaining, dude. Fuck it.
This way, what?
Got it.
She's in.
All right, I'm letting go. No, I'm just kidding.
How do you let go? Look.
Dude, it's stuck in the exhaust. Can you go down with yours, actually?
No, I can't. It's
Shit.
sitting right here.
Shit.
The bell housing's right here.
We effed up, dude. I can try to force it down.
Grab the
Hold on.
jack.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I messed up. You should have took that down pipe down. Oh, there we go. There we go. Here it goes. Let's just bring it over here.
Oh God.
Now the Ricermiata has a 6-speed transmission. She's a little, honestly, this is probably the cleanest thing in your car.
Probably.
It's not that, how bad is it in there? Oh, my
Oh, dude, it's so bad.
It's filthy, dude. Sweet, so now we're gonna pop his clutch off because we're gonna do Brett the favor of at least sealing up one thing in this engine. So, yeah, let's do a clutch job now. So it seems the only seal that we're replacing is the only one that's like not leaking crazy, because if this was leaking crazy, it'd be all over here. Well, our real culprit is something up there, the valve cover or the cam angle sensor, because it is soaked. But while we're here, we're gonna switch it anyway, so Brett has just one clean thing on his car. Hell yeah. All right, so Brett wants to go turbo with his car sooner or later, so we're gonna be hooking him up with this competition clutch. I'm a little upset because I just spent like $450 on this thing because I bought it for the turbo Miata, and the competition clutch is great for the turbo Miata. It's not great for an upgraded turbo forged Miata, so I now need to buy a new clutch. And considering we're gonna do this transmission swap, we convinced good old Brett there to power wash that transmission because it is dirty, and he wanted to just throw it in. I mean, his whole car is so dirty that if we're gonna take something out, might as well try to clean it and do it right. We also just got a front main seal as well. So now we did the rear main and we're gonna be doing the front main. So he's gonna have a little cleaner of a car, and he's definitely gonna have a good clutch. This clutch is more than perfect. I mean, I bought this a few months ago, did some clutch kicks with it, and now we're just gonna pass it down to Brett so he can eventually turbo. We don't even ever have to open this clutch. All right, so I haven't seen the Ricermiata since Tommy cut it, and this is first initial reaction. This thing's total, dude.
No, it's not.
Look at it, there's no engine bay.
That's because you did it.
My bad, bro.
This is pretty...
You gotta admit though, that.
No, this is pretty nice. I mean, it looks pretty straight.
So actually, here's your old front.
Yeah.
Here's the shaving. You can see I kind of overcut in this thing. This was the old reinforcement. I shaved it off so I had a nice smooth.
Oh, nice, nice. Okay.
Without messing up your frame. So now I'm going to start delaminating. So I'm going to hit these 2 points, clean it up, and then I'm going to see what's required of the other piece. So as I do that, then we've got a new front end. You can see here. You can see here how it's reinforced and sleeved.
Yep.
We're gonna build another sleeve to slide in here.
All right.
To reinforce the new.
So we don't have to worry about it ripping or anything.
No.
Yeah.
You might have if you did it.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't gonna do it.
Junior, you want to do it and see if he gets 400 horsepower? I cut it as straight as you're gonna get a straight cut. I left this just a hair longer right here on the top. Although it's shaved flat here. Yep. I left it higher because we have to de-seam this. I need this point.
Yeah. Okay.
So I didn't just hack straight in. So if you look at it and go, oh well, you know, no, it's because it attaches right here and right there, so I have to kind of salvage that. Then we got to cut this out and put your new piece.
What's the ETA on this bag, girl? Painted. Painted, done.
Dan, when are you going out of town? Oh, he's not there. I just wanted to see what everybody's reaction was. I have till the 13th.
What? No, the car's gonna be done by the 30th.
I need probably by Thursday.
By Thursday?
To have it back. So.
Dang, that's not bad.
What? No.
Yeah, he's like, what? That's engine bay back together, painted.
Oh yeah, well never underestimate Tommy.
Yeah, true.
You're married to me now.
Yeah.
At this point in the game,
we kind of are married.
I'll be with you for a while. That's the worst thing.
You're stuck with me, dude.
I got no talent.
All right, Brett's got that good old competition clutch, this 6-puck clutch in here. We convinced him to clean this, and we're ready to roll, right? Yeah. You ready to do some burn skis?
Some one-tire fire.
Yeah, you need a welded diff too. But that's for another day. Let's throw this 5-speed in. So I just had to run home real quick to upload yesterday's video. If you haven't seen it, check it out. But Brett just finished putting this transmission into his car. And Sam, what did you find?
The oil pan is split.
The oil pan is split, dude. That's where all your oil leak is going.
That's where all these oils go. Like if you clean this, just watch, it'll start coming back. Like that's a deep crack.
Dude, this might beat the worst Miata ever.
We drained the oil, it probably.
Oh yeah. But you can see that oil pan is clearly cracked. No one could see it because there was so much oil underneath it. Yeah. But Sam was trying to be a good guy and brake clean it, and then exposed his crack. He exposed the Miata. So I guess, Brett, what are you doing tonight, dude?
Yanking the engine and putting another pan on it.
He's so not happy.
Hey, good news is we can do that front main seal pretty easily now.
Oh yeah, I know. That's the least of my
We can do his
worries right now.
cams, his timing belt.
Yeah, dude, we're good, man.
This
Look
thing's
at
gonna be
this,
minty when
dude.
we're done.
Hell yeah, this is good. Gotta love it, right?
Both sides.
You see the crack, Alex?
Yep.
So Brett has decided to drop the subframe instead of pulling the engine because he has AC and everything. He doesn't really want to mess with that. Are you loving life yet?
Oh, I'm ecstatic.
Brett is not happy, but considering he's going to need the table engine stand right here, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna completely take this all apart right now. I'm gonna take the lower control arms off, I'm gonna take the upper control arms, take the coilovers off, and tomorrow I'm gonna call the powder coater and see if we can get this thing sent out and get that painted. By the time Tommy's done, this will come back. We'll be all good in the neighborhood. Honestly, I've been kind of slacking on this part, but good old Brett's gonna give me the motivation because he's dropping his subframe and he needs this anyway. So I guess it's a win-win, lose-lose something situation.
All right, guys, so I am the intern Ricermiata right now, and Brett has been moving. Subframe is out right now. He's working on his oil pan, getting that out. I'm working on the Ricermiata's oil pan, and we're trying to get him back on the road as soon as possible. What happened? As you guys can see, the time is 2:05, and right now, me and Brett, we're just hustling. This is just an update. As you guys can see, the subframe is back in, and Brett, was that fun?
Huh?
Was that fun?
No.
That was not fun
Not
at
in
all.
the slightest.
Yeah, no, it's just his old engine mounts were really shot. I'll show you over here. I mean, he had quick disconnect motor mounts.
Quick engine swap.
Yeah, quick engine spot type stuff. But right now he's just buttoning everything up, just because we also got the upper tables in, or super stables in. He has to just do the rears tomorrow, and we got to just finish bolting everything up, the transmission, all that stuff. Chris is supposed to help, but you know, he's celebrating. Yeah, he's out. Well, he's out behind us in the outside of the garage, celebrating Samit's last night here. But before this video gets demonetized or whatever from the music, I just wanted to give you guys an update. Okay, bye.
All right, guys, so it is the following day. I didn't even know Alex actually picked up the camera and filmed, so thank you for that, Alex. Last night, it was Sam's last night, and we all just wanted to get together, kind of party a little bit. You know, 6 boxes of White Claws later, obviously, we were no working shape to be working on cars. So I guess for that, Brett, I am sorry that I didn't help you drop the subframe. Thankfully, you had Alex and stuff. But Brett, he took the oil pan off of my old turbo Ricermiata now because obviously he didn't have one. So I just gave him that one and he is ready to roll. He is already back home working, doing what he does. So Brett's car is now great-ish. I'm not gonna say great, it's great-ish. Before we decided to get white girl wasted, I did end up fully stripping out the subframe and I talked to the powder coater today. So before I do anything personally, we're gonna load that into the truck. I'm gonna bring that to the powder coater and he's going to be doing it not blood red. So we're having some Rod knock luck here. I was like, yeah, I want this in blood red. My knuckles, everything, they're blood red and it's gonna look sick. And he was like, oh, blood red is out of stock for 15 days. Obviously, you guys know we don't have 15 days, so I changed the color. Now, this color, for me, is a little out there, but it's going to match. James actually gave me the good idea of it, and I think it's gonna pop. I think it's gonna look really good, especially with the color of the engine bay we're doing. I think it's gonna look fantastic, so you're just gonna have to wait for that. But before we go drop this thing off, Jack is at the shop because it's not the weekend anymore, and I wanna surprise him with a trophy. Let's go. All right, guys, so I'm finally seeing Jack. Yo, dude. Remember that autocross you told me to go to?
Yeah.
I got a present for you.
Ooh, shit, yeah.
You remember how you wanted one, dude?
Hell
That's
yeah.
it.
That's it. Nice cone,
Dude, it's not bad, right?
That's right.
I'm gonna try to get enough so I can actually have like an autocross race with RC cars in the driveway.
So cool. That would be cool.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do what I do with my cars. So I mean,
Well,
that's yours,
without
man.
you, we wouldn't be able to help you do what you want to do.
You know what I mean?
your car.
So that's gonna be going in the trophy display case.
Supercharged turbo.
That's it, man.
Big.
That's it.
So you won the whole thing again?
Won the whole thing. 1 out of
They need-
54 this
They
time.
need to give a trophy for an overall.
You know, it's funny you say that because he said, now the overall trophy goes to, and he gave me that, and then I'm like, oh shit, like, because I asked them.
overall,
I
right?
asked them, so I'm like, yes, I'm gonna get another one this time, and that was it. but he just gave me that one, but said overall, which is still cool. It's whatever. I'm just
cool,
bought her for the cone.
Right, and we want to make sure that people understand it's not just the 4-cylinder class you won.
Yeah.
You won the whole thing.
We won the whole thing.
Unlimited everything.
Yeah, all of it.
So I wonder if you can enter the unlimited class next time.
Uh-huh. No, I can. You just have to tow your car. But I think it will mess with my bracket because right now I'm all about the turbocharged bracket. And I'm trying to win the whole thing because if I win the whole thing, all next year is free.
Maybe you can pay twice and then race in both classes.
And then get 2 trophies?
You know?
Dude, I'm kind of down. Or just build 2 separate cars and be in 2 separate brackets.
Hey, possibilities.
Flex.
This is good though.
That's not bad, right?
Put that in the case.
Hell yeah. So I think it's pretty fair to say that now the baby rocket, she is my just track monster. I am dying to take this thing to the firm because like, I think we can throw down a killer time, and I want to compare it to other cars and other people that have went to the track and stuff. But dude, this thing is a cone eater right now. So the first event, we hit this side, we hit the barrier, so my light got broken and everything. Treasure Coast gave me a light, but I just haven't put it in yet. Last event, we smacked the cone super hard, and it popped off my front lip a little bit, and it also popped off my rear lip, completely popped it off right there, and then now this is sagging, but we can fix it. That's no big deal whatsoever. Dude, look at this, dude. That's crazy. I gotta clean that, but she's my race car and we all love her for that reason. Subframe is in the bed. We got our Energy Arizona. Went from quitting drinking Red Bulls to now I'm on Arizona. Damn it. Just dropped the subframe off. He just ordered the powder. The powder should be here in 2 days, and he told me he's gonna try to get it done ASAP. This is the first time using this guy. My biggest thing with powder coating is usually I want the parts back quick. So like my biggest thing is if you can get the job done quick and it comes out semi-decent, I love you. All right, so we just got back to the shop and we have another Miata on the lift. You guys surprised? I'm not. So this is James's NC. James actually has a really cool swap coming this week. He's been storing all of the parts, the engine and everything to get it done. And James just happens to have a week off this week.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so we're gonna be doing his diff. I'm trying to help him right now. Dude, Miata diffs to get out, like, especially like newer cars, you have to take every single like upper and lower control arm off, and like these ball joints, dude, no joke. They look like they're fresh, right? But you need to hammer the absolute hell out of these. How long we been hammering already? Half an hour?
Probably about an hour, yeah.
Dude, ridiculous. But we're just trying to get this all out so we can pop his axles out. He got actually, what is it, a Torsen? Or just a, yeah, so he got this LSD from Up Garage, which is Kruber online. And he got this thing for super cheap, and he also over here got a turbo kit for this thing. So dude, how much was that turbo kit?
It was $350
$350 shipped, dude. So we're gonna be doing that probably what, this week as well?
Yeah, we're gonna try to do it all.
The engine swap, the turbo kit, all of it.
Yes.
And I'm really excited for this personally because like it's kind of a direct swap, no?
Oh, it's 100% direct.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we're gonna talk more about that when he actually has the engine here and stuff. I'm really curious to see how fast we can do this and see how well it works, because I mean, I need an NC in my life because I have the NA, we have the NB, we have the ND. It's only right to get an NC. It only makes sense. I mean, I have to at this point. James also got me a present for the NB that we're gonna be trying to make work. And I don't have full faith in it, but James is over here like, yeah, man, we got it. So it's gonna be really cool. I'll probably end up talking to you guys about that in tomorrow's video. But before we close this thing out, I do wanna go next door to Tommy and show you guys the progression that they've made on that. And then I'm just gonna help James grind this out, and we're gonna be done. Damn, man, I just got to the body shop right now, and you guys are making some progress over here, dude. This is exciting.
We're beginning.
This is a little more than the beginning. I mean, this thing's ready to be welded. Am I wrong?
100%. It's mocked up. I took the tram gauges.
I don't even know what that's
just for levels.
Yeah,
that's just telling me
That's just a fancy leveler?
That's all that is.
Yeah.
For welding purposes.
Oh, okay.
Like it gives us our angles,
Yeah.
But we went over to your shop.
Okay.
And I took the white Miata that's in there, not the Roadster, not the Enos or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
The white one, and we did our tram gauges. Instead of me pulling it from the internet and hoping I got the right one. And
you just got the real numbers.
I walked up, pulled the right numbers, so I set the tram gauges up. We were 1340 here, and we were 857 this way. We walked over, and we were exactly the same.
Yeah, that's sick.
Dead on. There was not a variance from what we cut, what we set. So inevitably we're gonna tack weld or spot weld back up the side over on the front. Here we're mocked up. We cut all the bad framing out.
Yeah, and I did see, like, earlier I came over here, you guys actually overlap that, so, like, the integrity's a little stronger?
Correct. Well, we overlapped here and underlapped here, so we slid into the frame.
Oh, so, like, you kind of made, like, a little metal insert.
We make a sleeve.
Yeah, that's
So
cool.
when we weld, the re-sleeves itself. Now,
Yeah, okay.
this little hole is always left so we can put a cavity wax. You always want to spray cavity wax in it before you guys continue.
Now, what's cavity wax?
Cavity wax is a wax that never dries.
Okay, it's weird.
And okay, for most of the people at BMWs, we all know the BMWs. You ever look at the doors? It looks like it has a cold, something sliding out of the door jams. Like
Yeah.
a little. That's what it is.
Okay.
It's built so it doesn't rust. You spray
Oh,
it
all
in
right.
there, and it just kind of never it's like a goo that just doesn't allow it to rust.
Mm-hmm.
So that's our next step. We'll have this mocked up and welded tomorrow. Tomorrow it'll be completely welded, and we'll stop because we don't want it to warp. So. Granted, we'll spend a couple hours in the morning and we're just done for the day on it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We'll move off to other projects and play with other toys and get it to where it needs to be. Now I'll come back and redress it and try to get this painted and out of here this week.
Yeah, that's sick. And are we gonna be patching up some holes like that stuff?
We are gonna delete
the heater core and stuff, yeah.
We are gonna delete your heater
and then
core.
this little patch right
We
there
are
as
patching
well.
rust holes. Someone did some kind of patch here on an original. It was something here before.
Okay.
You can see, I saw this little stitch and then I noticed here, so when I took it apart, we decided to just cut it a little fancier. So when we put it back in, it'll look nicer.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know, so
And this we need that.
yeah, I decided to leave this.
Yeah, we do need to leave that, which is cool.
Yeah, you know, I figured you guys spent a lot of time on it.
Yeah,
know?
dude, that's a freaking, dude, that's a 2-minute cut right there, baby.
And it's also 20 years of problems. See the rust already?
Yeah, it is already, dude, we're painting it. We're good. It's gonna be paint over. It's gonna be fine.
You always want to take care of that when you do it. Like anytime anybody does a cut, go to AutoZone. Go to and not no shout out to AutoZone, but go to anybody who sells a product. Even nail polish should do better than that. Put it on the edges so it doesn't rust.
Yeah, I guess just do yourself that favor, huh?
Yeah, so that way you don't have to come see me.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. But I mean, this thing's coming along good tomorrow. Like Tommy said, they're gonna weld it up, and then I guess it's sand time.
Yep, and come on over here. You see the sleeve, how we made it? We overlapped, underlapped, you see it here.
Yep, yeah, you can see the sleeve right in there.
You know, we left room for us
It
to
looks
weld and
good,
mock it
dude.
up.
It looks good.
You know, it's as factory as it's gonna get.
Yeah, for sure. And like, it's super cool because like now it's not a total piece of garbage, you know?
You know, it's funny. It looks totally different.
Yeah, it almost looks like a nicer Miata. Well, not yet
You
because
can't
it's
say that. You already have the nice.
I
Miata.
know, true.
It's an upgraded version of the
Ricermiata V2.
There it is.
V2.
Version 2.
Yeah, that's
I
what
go
it
for
is.
that.
I just wanted to show you guys this little progression, and tomorrow we're gonna give you a progression every day, so you can just see every step of this, and hopefully by around like Thursday, Friday.
Thursday, Friday, we're
Yeah,
hoping for.
we're gonna have this thing painted, and hopefully the subframe will be done by the weekend, Monday at the absolute latest. And I mean, once I have this painted and the subframe powder coated, all we have to do is drop the engine in, and then the longest part after that, we have to bring it to Harvey so we can weld my exhaust manifold and stuff and just kind of wire that out. So I just kind of got to get on my hands and knees with him too and be like, please finish my car. All right, so we just got James's diff out. James is already ripping this thing apart, giving me an anxiety attack. I've never actually rebuilt a diff or anything. So like, but I've been watching you. You just kind of unbolted it, gave it a couple smackaroos, and it's ready to go.
Yeah, we got the open to the LSD.
Yeah, and how much was the cheap? Cheap, dude. This, you know that you got the deals, dude.
I tried.
So it ain't bad.
No.
Drift's coming soon, or autocross is coming soon?
Well, both.
Both. Dang, dude. Compound?
Maybe.
All right, guys, so I think there's a pretty good end point right here. I actually have to go home and do a bunch of orders. If you guys ordered anything from last week, everything is gonna be getting shipped out tonight, so don't worry about that. The point of this video was to tell you guys that we got a 6-speed for the Ricermiata. I'm really excited for that right now. We're kind of at a stalemate with the car. I mean, of course, I'll be giving you updates with the body shop, and as soon as that subframe comes in, we are gonna be dropping in the Forge engine same day, because I still really wanna make it to Connecticut around the 15th, so I'm there for my birthday, and just spend a couple weeks there, have a good time and everything, and we got a freaking 6-speed. I am pumped on that. We just got James's diff in the car. Yep. So honestly, now it's just smooth sailing, because like, it was a little annoying to get these out, but to put them back in it's cake.
Drive shaft was really easy to put in.
Let's just hope those shims are good, dude.
Oh, they're good. They're
Yeah.
good. It was tight fit. They were good.
Yeah, cool. But if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. You guys want to subscribe for more, subscribe for more. Tomorrow, I don't want to spoil it, but I think I'm doing something that is long overdue. And if you guys watch my channel every day, you're probably gonna know that. So subscribe for more. If you guys want to order junk merch tonight, then it will probably, odds are, be getting shipped out tonight as well. So get some junk merch and you'll get some super fast shipping. Peace out.